Hello there. Today we're gonna do an unboxing of some books that I bought. Actually, I ordered some time ago, but it took, I think, 2 months to arrive for some reason. I don't know, it was very, very slow. So I was like, let's do an unboxing together. Anyways, I fully cannot really remember everything that I bought and everything that arrived. So let's see it. Now, before I start, I can say that right now I'm really into leadership books. So that is kind of like the topic that I feel like, I want to learn and read more. So it's in that direction. So let's see together what are the books that arrived. 1 second to remove everything. And let's start one by one. So first of all, I bought this one. You can see it's Never Split the Difference. This is a book that my manager recommended when we had certain situations where we had to negotiate a project with other teams. And he was telling me about kind of like the theory that is in this book and how you're supposed to negotiate with others in order to get the best outcome, not necessarily to get your way, right, but to get the best outcome. So this is one book that I'm really looking forward to read and hopefully have some takeaways that I can apply in my professional life. Next, I have this one. I'm going to take them one by one. So this is No Rules Rules. Netflix and the culture of reinvention. This is something that I think a lot, even here you have like Business Book of the Year 2020, and a lot of people recommend about kind of like innovation and how to do things differently. And here I'm going to read you what's on the back. It's time to do things differently, trust your team, be radically honest. I don't know if you read the Radical Candor book, but it's really good. I can tell you more about this one. Initially, I did not like it, but now because I get to apply a lot, or like I face a lot of situations where I really need to be radically honest, I like it. And anyways, and never ever try to please your boss. So this is one book about kind of like culture. So this is again something that I'm gonna hopefully learn something new that I can apply in my job. Then maybe this is something that a lot of you know. So we have this author, Simon Sinek. He also wrote Start With Why, this book, and I'm pretty sure that you came across his speeches on YouTube or on TikTok. He's like very, very famous, and he talks a lot about kind of like team and team seeing it as a family, even though right now it has negative connotations, right? But kind of like caring about the people in your team and wanting to like for them to reach their potential and be happy and fulfilled. So I think I like the way that he thinks and the way that he talks, for sure. He's like very good at that. So I am really, really looking forward to reading his book. I hope I'm going to enjoy it. Then we have another book. This is a little bit different. It's called Unreasonable Hospitality, and it is. Let me show you something funny. So do you see here the first kind of quote is from Simon. Such a small world, right? And he says any organization would benefit from his thinking. So this is its concepts from hospitality industry, right? And it's about exceeding expectation and giving people more than they expect. And this kind of comes for products as well, right? And for businesses. And for products, I actually listened, I think this week or a few weeks ago, about kind of like how do you add delight into the product and how do you make a delightful experience, right? So I hope that I get to learn a few things that I can then apply in my professional life. Then we have 3 more books. This is like a new release, Careless People, a story of where I used to work, and it's about like the story from Facebook, and apparently like it was really like people were super interested in this when it came out. But I think this is like the first thing that I'm gonna read like right now. After I finish this unboxing, I'm gonna start this one because this is kind of a little bit, I think it's hot gossip, so looking forward to it. Then we have two more books. So first of all, this is about strategic thinking, and I listened to kind of like a lecture from this author about strategic thinking, and he was giving a few points about it, and he was like, oh, I'm talking about this more in my book. And I was like, okay, add to cart. This is like strategic thinking is something that it's super important for me. So let's see how this will be. And then the last one, the ego is the enemy. I think this is the book. About this book I heard in, you know, that YouTube channel Daily Stoic, and I think I heard from him. He was recommending this book, and it's about the fight to master our greatest opponent, which is ego. And if we look in the back, just to read you a few quotes we have, we're often told that to achieve success, we need confidence. With refreshing candor, the author challenges that assumption, highlighting how we can earn confidence by pursuing something bigger than our own success. Amazing. Like, I'm really looking forward to read about this. So yeah, that's all. It will take me some time to go through everything, but I'm sure I will, you know, get smarter once I read everything. But yeah, please let me know what you think, if you read any of this, if you like them, if you didn't like it, or in general, what's your opinion. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.